What's up guys, Godz back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Titanfall 2, or at least the tech test that's been going on, the pre-alpha tech test on Xbox One, PS4. I'm going to talk about, my hopes, my dreams, my worries, my fears, and we're going to talk about some of the changes that have been made, whether they're good, whether they're bad. The title of this video is Titanfall 2, Will It Be Good? I can't tell you that yet, but I can tell you what I think so far. So for those of you, wondering, I'm not saying Titanfall 2 is going to be bad. I don't know. This build that we're playing for the tech test could be old. I watched one of the Titans drop in, and there's no graphic to it. You just see the silhouette of a Titan just fall. Like there's no graphics. There's nothing to it. Not like it is in this game. And so I've been playing Titanfall 1, which is what I got up right now, to kind of compare my thoughts of both of them. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff in here and then move back over to the tech test. So in this game, you've got kind of a pretty simple thing. You got play Titanfall, private matches, training, things like that, which you've got this stuff in the new one. You got your pilot loadouts, and these are a little different. I think it's a little more informative. Like you've got all this stuff over here on the right, and in Titanfall 2, it's just kind of little sections, which is fine. But I feel like a lot more thought was put into this. And that's why I'm hoping that when Titanfall 2 comes out, that they just haven't put that in yet. And it's just like an early build, and it doesn't look as good yet. Because they're just trying to test the servers. They're not trying to test whether the game looks good or not. They just want to test to make sure that when it comes out day one, they can handle the amount of people. A lot of people are anticipating this game to be amazing, and some people think it's going to suck. I think it's going to be amazing. I thought Titanfall 1 was absolutely great. Now, it was short-lived due to the lack of content. I was done playing within a few months. I love the game, though. Got nothing bad to say about it. They balanced it so well. I felt so powerful as a pilot going up against a Titan. And I felt so powerful as a Titan going up against a pilot. And it was just so well done. The weapons were so great. And all these things. It was just all wonderful. And so let's go back out here real quick. You got your Titan loadouts and whatnot. You've got a bunch of guns for the Titan. I missed the chain gun. You don't have that in the new one. And I feel like, I don't know if they're holding some of the greatest things till the end. I hope they are, because if they're not, then we got a problem. So but you got burn cards. Burn cards are not coming back anymore. I think they're going to be replaced in the armory by some things you can just add to your character, as far as like, the ticks and the amped weapons. Like amped weapons, not amped R101C. So burn cards are not coming back. What I want to look at real quick is, okay. Here's all the game modes in Titanfall. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 game modes so far. In Titanfall 2's tech test, there's 3. Now, like I said, I don't know how many is going to be in the final product. And not all of these were in the original game either. They took time. They had to have the DLCs come out. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. And let's just do some comparisons. So you've got let's see, pilot skirmish, 8v8. So this is no Titans, no minions, just pilots, right? 8v8. And I thought it was great. The new one is 6v6. And if you watch any of my videos talking about the map design, I felt like a lot of the map was wasted. You don't really go on the map, even with your Titans. And so you've got the cornerstone of the game, which is attrition. Now, if you look down at the bottom and see all players worldwide, there's only 3,000 people playing this game right now. And 1,500 of them are playing this. So half the people playing this game are playing attrition. Look at the 180, 690, 101, 74, 0, 12, 11. Like, there's nobody playing this other stuff. And the next biggest group is playing campaign. And campaign sucks. So attrition is the biggest thing. You've got Titans, pilots, minions. The score limit is 300. It's 6v6 player. And every single map you play on, you use the whole map. I just played a map that I've never played my entire life, because I didn't play the last map pack. I was in a Titan, right? I killed 5 other Titans. 5 of them. I was in the Titan the whole match. Never died. I died like twice. That's it. I got like 40 kills. And I'm sure it's just because people are coming back and it's just, a bunch of people that never played and whatnot. And I've been playing all weekend, so I'm just used to it. But I felt like a beast. And when I play Titanfall 2 and I get into my Titan, I get scared. Like, I'm worried about going and facing another Titan, because used to, if I was in an Atlas and they're in an Atlas and we meet up, I hit you with the Vortex Shield to grab your bullets, throw them back at you, and then I hit you with the volley, and I pound you a couple times. It's over. And same for me too, but I just got the upper hand. In Titanfall 2's tech test so far, if I go up against you with Scorch or Ion, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. Why? I have no idea. I mean, you've got similar tactics and things like that. You still got the Vortex Shield, still got kind of the chain gun and things like that, and you've got the new super abilities and whatnot, but it just doesn't feel right. It's like I feel worried to get my Titan out and use it. I actually enjoy just being a pilot more than I do getting into my Titan. I feel like I don't really do that much in my Titan. And there's not a lot of Titans no more. You don't have your whole team with a Titan like you used to. In this game, you have your Titan within a certain time limit, and you're constantly getting Titans, you and your team. In Titanfall 2 so far, you have to get points, and it's scary because there's not a lot of people getting Titans. If you ain't getting points, you're not getting Titans. So you've got to play, and it's causing people to camp. A lot of people are just sitting inside when in this game, they're running around all over the place. And I noticed you can jump higher in this game. You can't jump as high in Titanfall 2 because I just played it and I was bouncing around all over buildings, feeling like I could just go anywhere. In Titanfall 2's tech test, I feel like it's work to get to the top of buildings, especially the one on Homestead with that tower. It takes forever to get up there. And I don't know what they've done. I feel like all they needed to do with this game, add some maps, add some guns, add some Titans, and add a campaign. Literally leave everything else the same. Don't even touch it. And I'm scared that they're touching it. Because even the time to kill on pilots in Titanfall 1 is longer than the tech test. I was killing people way faster in the tech test, and I don't like it. The thing that set Titanfall apart besides the Titans from Call of Duty and all these other shooters was the time to kill, in my opinion. It took you a long time to shoot people. I was firing at a guy across the map. It took me forever to kill him. But when I killed him, I felt it was a huge reward because it takes so many bullets to kill a pilot. Now, the little ads, no, that's easy. And I just feel like they're missing their mark a little bit. So let me cut back over to the tech test, and we'll talk a little bit more about some of my other fears that I'm a little worried about. All right, we're here. So this is what Titanfall 2's home screen looks like in multiplayer. You just saw Titanfall 1. There was a lot of stuff in rows and things like that, and I feel like in Titanfall 2 so far, the screen is kind of blank. You see a lot of blank space that you didn't have before, which maybe that's just because the game's not out yet. I'm aware of that. But like, let's go to the pilots. So like, you see all this on the left it's just so shallow, when in the previous game it was so full. And the pilots are different this time. You can pick your pilot, which I think is cool. The weapons and stuff you can pick and change everything up. Titans, of course. This is basically Atlas. I don't know if Atlas is coming back. I can't remember, but you've got Ion, which I miss the chain gun. I hate the splitter rifle so much, but whatever. But one thing I want to talk about is find game. So remember, you had 13 game modes. There is 3 so far. Now, like I said, don't know how many it's going to be, but here's my biggest issue that I want to talk about, and it's kind of a two-parter, I guess. Bounty hunt. Now, for those of you who played Titanfall 1, you played Attrition. So fun. Wonderful, wonderful game mode. Loved it. I felt like there was always constant action on these massive maps. You were doing something, killing something everywhere. You were never somewhere alone. There was always somebody, whether it was AI or another pilot or whatever. But in this tech test, you got Bounty Hunt, and Bounty Hunt, from what Respawn has said, is the new attrition. And if you've played Bounty Hunt, it is no attrition, and it is no improvement, in my opinion. You have waves. So you start off, you kill people in the center of the map. So basically the whole outside of the map is just like, it's there for nothing. And then the only reason you go to the outside of the map is after the first wave, you put your money back in the bank after you get your bounties and you fight a Titan. Then you're forced to go outside to the outskirts of the map because that's where the ads spawn. The ads no longer spawn everywhere on the map. And they don't fight with you. They're literally free for all. If you remember in attrition, you had blue ones on your side and orange ones on the other people's side, and they would fight each other. They actually had rocket launchers. They'd shoot your Titan. They do all kinds of stuff. In this one, it's you and the other team versus each other versus ads. None of them are on your side. They're all against you. The immersion is no longer there. You don't get to explore the maps like you do. You don't have battles all over the map. Your battles are just in specific spots. And for attrition to be the greatest thing that was in Titanfall 1, for them to take it out scares me. It makes me wonder, what else did you take out? Because attrition, if they don't bring attrition back, it's gonna make me mad. Because that's what I want to play. I don't want to play Bounty Hunt like I do that. Bounty Hunt's fun, but it's shallow, it's dry. Amped Hardpoint is not what I wanted it to be. I imagined that you would have, hardpoints pop up, and they would be just like in Call of Duty. You would play them, and it would have a certain amount of points associated with the hardpoint, and that eventually there would be an amped one that popped up on the map for double points, and you'd have to work harder to capture that one to get the bonus points. That's not the case. You sit on the one you capture to capture it again, basically, and make it amped. So basically the game encourages you to camp and just sit there. You don't get to run around or do anything. You have to sit there and guard this place for the whole game. It's basically domination, but you guard the points fully. Like if you're on A and everybody's fighting at B, you just sit on A. You gotta have one guy just sit on A. And I don't like it. It's not fun. It's boring. There's not a lot of Titans because you're just sitting there. Now, if it were like in the first one where it was timed to get your Titan, it would be different because you'd just be getting it. But now you have to kill people. Pilot versus pilot, I don't like it as much because there's less pilots. In Titanfall 1, it's 8v8. Oh, wait, it is 8v8. Well, I don't know why I thought it was 6v6. I was wrong. But still, something's wrong there. Because in 8v8 in Titanfall 1, the maps are just as big. And I felt like I was battling all the time, everywhere. And I think it was because of the fact that you had Titans on a timer. You got to play with the Titan so often. And now you have to kill people to get the Titan. You don't get them as much. But it's still 8v8. I was wrong about that. But I still feel the same way. I still feel like this one is just different. And then Bounty Hunt is going to take attrition's place. And it's not good. It's bad. And I hope they are just holding it off. Because I really don't like it. The weapons, I like the weapons in this game. Like I said, I feel like the time to kill should be a little bit longer, but I like it okay so far. The Titans coming in don't look as good as they used to when they used to drop in, but I think it's because it's the tech test and not the actual final game, so I'm hoping that's the case. What else was there? There was one other thing. I can't remember what it was. No, that was it. No, I went over the attrition thing. No, I remember what it was. Map size. Maps in Titanfall 2 and Titanfall 1 are the same, kinda. I kind of ran around one. It took me about 3 minutes to do one in the tech test and in Titanfall 1. Difference, in the tech test, same amount of people, right? Didn't meet anybody. You could walk around each one of these maps and never meet anyone else in the game. But Titanfall 1, if I scale the edge of the map, I've met all kinds of people and gotten all kinds of battles. And it worries me. You've got these huge maps that just have all this wasted space. And it's like, what's the point? And I don't know what's happened to change that. But I'm scared that this game is not going to be what I want it to be. But hey, look, I'm optimistic. I have high hopes that the final product is going to be very different. I'm hoping that this is an old build. It might not be, but I hope it is. And I hope that there's going to be a lot more content than just what we see here. And I'm sure there will be. But for right now, guys, I'm worried. And that's my verdict for this, is I'm worried. I'm not going to do like a scale of 1 to 10. But right now, I'm hoping that it turns out well. And I'll be there on October 29th to see if it does. And I'll put up a review of the finalized game then. But guys, that's my review. I don't know if you agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments. Tell me if I missed something, good or bad, about the comparison. And just let me know what you think. I criticize because I want the best, not because I'm just a douchebag. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.